Caden, why your nose look Jewish? Before we get started, everything I say here is satire and cannot be used against me in court.
That being said, I hate Mexican.
Daniel's gonna be pissed that he missed out on this.
Hey, are you seriously going the fuck to sleep? I can see your fat fucking forehead. I can see your fat fucking forehead. Show me those fucking tits again. Please. Caden, I swear to fuck, I'll put a pipe bomb in your fucking mailbox. A pipe bomb in his fucking mailbox.
Come on. Come on. Come on, don't be scared. Don't be shy. Oh, you want to touch me?
Alright, now be honest, how fucking stupid do I look right now?
I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty bad, but just keep it on.
Bro, it's gonna be so stupid, bro. They're gonna watch the podcast and be like, are they on a fucking messenger call? These niggas ain't even talking in Discord, bro. What the fuck?
These old ass motherfuckers on Facebook. Are you in a bathroom or in a kitchen? What the fuck? Why does your piss sound like it has chunks in it? Yo, what is up, everybody? We are back for the motherfucking first episode of HexedCorps podcast featuring.
This is the first episode.
Is that a nectar collector? Holy shit! If that wasn't a bong, you would have ate that shit.
Yeah, I know.
We're so back.
Okay, let's set the record straight. We all, including the viewers, are paying for his beer.
I mean, if we got to.
And whiskey.
Okay, that is not a shot. That is and whiskey.
This helmet does not fucking fit me. Butt plug ass bowl.
Butt plug ass bowl.
Up on it.
You just look. Even when you're smiling, you look so pissed off with the goggles on. You look like you just stubbed your toe before the podcast started.
This fucking chin strap.
The chin strap's changing them. It's making them more evil.
It's making him evil.
Evil chin strap.
Nah, it's called Bill Cypher.
Bill Cypher.
I am Bill Cypher, the one that choked out Dipcan in that shitty story that Mr. Zoned Out told.
Now, when you put that,
All wrong.
All wrong.
It's all wrong. You didn't tell it right. It's ass.
That story was good before he told it.
It was good, and then he shit on it.
He shit on it and told it wrong.
Yep.
Now we all hit vapes in unison.
Before we get started, everything I say here is satire and cannot be used against me in court.
that being said, I hate Mexican.
There was some guys like right back in the rear, and they went down to the border to go help out border control, and they got a fucking ribbon for it. For just being there.
For what? For just being there?
For just being there. You get a ribbon for being 60 days overseas anywhere.
I'm about to become Andrew Tate.
You know, blunt?
It's a cigar.
Fancy. Fancy.
How's the audio sound?
Yeah, that was my audio.
I'm not
How's my
gonna
audio
lie,
sound?
It sounds like I'm calling you through a jail phone. I'm not gonna lie.
Mr. Lyko.
Ah!
We got Lance Corporal, Mr. Lyko, and Big Boy.
And big boy.
I gotta go watch my kids.
Are you
I
Drake?
have a lot of.
Do you have Adonis and an 11-year-old?
What's the problem with Drake nowadays?
If my roommate walks in and sees me like this,
That's what I was gonna ask. If your roommate walks in with you full uniform, not even full uniform.
I am half uniform.
You were half uniform.
Let me see your pants.
You were in
Let's
half
see what
uniform at 10 o'clock at night
Oh,
with some dirty toes.
You gotta put that in the video. Again, you gotta zoom in on them toes. Damn, look
Actually,
at them
I'm
toes.
gonna lock my door real quick.
Toes.
The door does not lock.
The door does
Oh,
not
you're
lock.
fucked.
Are you scared you're gonna get walked in on?
No, I just would rather avoid it.
Are you gonna have to
What do-
explain it?
Yes.
Will they
What
be
do you
like,
think he'll
what are you
say?
doing?
He's gonna walk in, first finish laughing, and then be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
And you'd be like, I'm doing a podcast. It's the first episode, okay?
Yeah, I'm doing a podcast. Leave me the fuck alone.
Get the fuck out of my room. I'm playing Minecraft.
Out of here. I'm recording.
Are you gonna show him this podcast?
You know what's crazy, bro? This looked like you could do like an OnlyFans or something. Just
No,
like
man, just me in uniform throwing it back.
I would
like,
personally pay $15 a month for that. For 2 years before I collect all the info and the media.
Bill, I had another question.
What is your question, Mr. Big Boy?
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
No. I gracefully fell out of my cheeks. And because my thick cheeks, it broke my fall.
I want everybody to soak in that like that response. I want everybody to sit here quietly.
Another
See, this
text.
was
No.
Will's podcast, but see, Caden done got high enough to take over the podcast, baby. So
It's the Caden takeover.
the lights went off. Oh, what's happening with the lights off?
Straight whipping it out. I hear feedback of myself.
It's bouncing off his tits.
The sound.
Yeah. Left tit. Right tit. Censor this shit in post. Censor this shit in
Say
post.
hello to my little friends.
This video's been age restricted already.
This just needs the shades, boy, and the fit be complete right now.
I'm gonna start saying racial slurs.
This the smooth criminal.
You know what? Let me just. I need to get ready for Caden. I need to get ready for him.
Put those gloves out your hands,
Hold
officer.
on, did he?
Officer, take off those gloves. Officer. I said take off those gloves, officer. You're doing too much. Take off those gloves. I told you to take them off. You should, deadass, though. You should crop being well out during that bit. Come on. Come on, officer. Come on, don't be scared. Don't be shy. Oh, you want to touch me?
Don't be anxious. Don't be anxious, boy. You're all right.
I ain't anxious. I ain't anxious, baby. Oh, come here.
Am I just like third wheeling you guys at this point?
Insane.
And scene.
Yep. For our sponsors, sponsored by fuck.
Just start
Marijuana.
Screaming. Just for our first sponsor.
For our first sponsor,
I didn't even hear anything. It peaked.
gloves. Great for diddling your brothers in battle.
Logan,
Yo.
when we do the shirtless bit, make sure you give me abs.
Oh yeah.
Give me abs and a 6-pack.
Oh yeah. Give you abs and a 6-pack. I'm whipping it up right now.
Give them 2 Minecraft chests for tits. No, I got a better story. Trying to think. My drunk brain.
How many cool lights have you had, bro?
He's at least 6.
Yeah, that brain's thinking.
Is that your?
And you get more drunk. Sure, I can remember. I got a story. I once got lost with my lieutenant
Now,
during a military exercise. Let's call this lieutenant fucking he always reminded me of like Flapjack from the Adventures of Flapjack. So we were in this behind brush hidden spot. So I start the day I woke up, from like we got attacked in the town before. So we, walk like a mile and a half away from the town. We see 5 guys, a mortar team, next to a JLTV, which is basically like a Humvee with a giant fucking trailer on it. And we say, you know what? They're in the opposite uniform of us because we wore deserts. The enemy, which is another unit, wore woodlands. But we bombed them anyway. Took 15 seconds to get those guns up. We learned after we are so proud that we found and bombed an enemy group a fire team plus size element in under a minute. We're like, fuck yeah, we killed him, we got him. And then the guy like running it radios back to us, yep, you just killed your friendly 60s mortar team.
See that happening.
You're
And
just
that's
like-
how our day started.
You're just
That's how our day started.
You're just like, we got him.
Darn.
Well,
That was our first kill.
you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, you know what? They didn't get the memo. They wore the wrong uniform. Fuck them.
That's on them.
We don't need them anyway. We'll get by, right? There are 1, 2, 3 ACVs on that hill that can see us. They then start blinking their hazards, which means in the training scenario that they're shooting at us. So we run, pick up our shit. We are now fuck knows where. You know, all the officers have this fancy tablet that shows them a GPS location, luckily. First off, I'm already pissed on the way there because I had to walk through a river, a small river. I'm already pissed. And I am, at the time, my XOs, my lieutenant, I'm his radio operator. So I just follow him around wherever he goes. And he decides to do his own fucking thing. Push forward. Fuck it. So we go from bush to bush to bush to bush to realize there are no more bushes. So we then turn around going bush to bush to bush to bush to back when we started. I say, you know what, sir? This huge opening where the 1, 2, 3 ACVs can see us might be a bad plan. So we just continue the creek bed. And eventually we find them. And you know what the first thing I see when I get to this fucking creek bed? One of the only black guys in my company carrying one of my radios that I programmed. I see him fall into the river with my radio.
Oh my god.
Just whoop, and then immediately start screaming for help. And then I see another guy also carrying my radio, but a more important radio to connect to the guys controlling the thing. You know, he has the radio that's unencrypted and anybody can access it for safety things. He then takes his radio, chucks it into the bush, and then dives in. Because Tyrone has no idea how to fucking swim. Let's call this guy fucking Aquaman. Because that's what he looked like. That's what he looked like. And I see my radio. And he handed it to me. And it said, yeah, it's fucked. And I said, yeah, I know. You fell into a fucking river with it. Of course it's fucked. And so, by the grace of Chesty Puller himself, they start bombing those ACVs. And they are all dead. Quote unquote, all notional. So we get up on this hill. And I'm thinking, after sprinting up this, like, quarter-mile long hill, I'm thinking, okay, the town's going to be right here. We'll just go up there, rush them and kill them. And I'm going up this hill, and I'm going up this hill, and I'm going up this hill, and I feel my left foot sink into a fucking anthill. And so I fall about 10, 15 feet back down the hill.
Jesus.
And I lay there for a good 30 seconds, taking in the fact that my radio and my antenna are probably fucked. If my radio antenna are probably fucked, I am probably fucking useless. And I continue on. And I realize I got to the top of that hill, that town is a mile away. And they all can see us. It is just 1 mile-long opening to a very steep hill to the town. Throws the hatch open on the top of the LAV. Stands up like this and says, "Ex-con! White flag! White flag! White flag!" The operation is done. I don't know, it's white flag. That's like, everything's over. We're done. Like, and everyone's like, fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! We can go home! We can go back to our fucking room, finally!
How long had you guys been training for?
It had been a week out in the fucking boonies and the fucking woods and shit. I get out of the sleeping bag, no pants, grab my radio, sit in the sand, and I just get a radio check.
With no pants on.
With no pants on.
You were talking to the
Danny.
higher-ups with your wiener out.
No, I had underwear on. But I had sandy cheeks. No, actually, fun fact, they completely fucking ignored us. Oh, they were supposed to say, "We hear you, Lima Charlie, over." And I'd say, "I hear you, same, over." And that was it. That was all I needed to get done, but they just ignored me. Because fuck me, I guess. I'm gonna take a piss. Caden.
Is he sleeping?
That black motherfucker. Adrian! Yeah. Cut this part out, I guess. I'm just gonna take a piss real quick.
Is he snoring into the mic?
Adrian! Caden, I swear to fuck, I'll put a pipe bomb in your fucking mailbox. A pipe bomb in his fucking mailbox. There was this one guy in SLTE down in 29 Palms, his desert training. Let's call him fucking fuck. What kind of character would describe this man? He was a unique character. Let's call him Pinocchio because it sounds close to his name. Yeah, Caden, I know you're fucking lying.
What did he say?
I just saw his fucking phone move. First thing I'm gonna do when I come home is I'm gonna punch you in the fucking gut. No, you know what, Caden? Actually, because you're fat, I'm gonna kick you in the fucking shin. But as I was saying, Pinocchio, he had this thing he liked to do. This guy, as soon as he went to sleep, he would vigorously beat his shit, fully awake. He didn't give a single fuck who heard. Like, I was one time in the room, like, they did this weird thing, and they brought, like, a table, and they packed out Magic the Gathering cards.
Uh-huh.
Fun fact, there are fucking nerds in the Marine Corps that play Magic. And, like, they were playing it, and I was spectating, having a few beers, spectating, because it was a night we could drink. I'm watching them play, and then, Pinocchio decides, I'm gonna go to bed, guys, have a good night. And I hear everyone internally just groan. Like, they don't outwardly groan because they don't want to like be an asshole, but they're like, because his bed is like 6 feet from the table. So he goes over there, gets in his bed, gets comfy, and you hear.
So what? When he wakes up, is there just a stain on his bed?
No, he'll use a sock.
Does he
We're
wear?
in a cot in a sleeping bag. These buildings we're in are not fucking warm.
Desert
Hey,
before
are
the
you
sun comes
seriously going to fuck to sleep? I can see your fat fucking forehead. I can see your fat fucking forehead. Show me those fucking tits again. Please.
Daniel's gonna be pissed that he missed out on this.
I don't give a fuck what Mr. Zoned Out thinks.
If you have to say some words to Mr. Zoned Out from the future, what would you say?
Nigga, you're poor. And you're probably still poor.
And he's probably still poor.
Yeah, and he's probably still poor.
Well, it's only been 5 seconds since you said it the first time, so I don't think that it changed.
Yeah. And those tits? Those are not tits, it's a light bulb. That's a light bulb, Mr. Big Boy. I want to see those big boy tits right now. I demand it. I outrank you.
I outrank you.
Caden, why your nose look Jewish? You're gonna going to sleep?
Bro, it's only 2:34 in the morning. Why are you going to sleep?
He old.
He's old.
He
as
old,
fuck.
nigga.
You know what? I think it's time to whip out the Jack Daniels.
No, I don't think it is.
He said no.
I will take one shot.
Okay. And now he's drinking some Jack. Why does it look like? Oh, because you just took it out the freezer.
Yeah.
I was like, why does it look so foggy? Okay, that is not a shot. That is like fucking 3. That was like fucking 3 shots. Jesus Christ.
What?
You said you were so hesitant to take 1, and then you took like 3 worth. At least Jack Daniels is smooth.
I did gag a little bit because like it went down the wrong hole a little bit.
Oh, so you ever drink it and then you force it down and it feels like you damn near stabbed through because your shit wasn't ready yet?
No,
Oh.
my shit's always ready. Like I did take about like 2.5 shots just now.
Your shit is always ready, but are you always ready to shit?
Caden, I'm gonna start calling you racial slurs if you don't talk. This dude's really just going to sleep mid-podcast.
Why do you keep opening your eye just enough for us to see your eyeball and then going back to sleep?
This is his bit for the rest of the cast. This is his bit, sleeping. What a shit bit.
Thank you for your service and drinking the beer that we paid for.
Caden? Caden, thank me for my service. Alright, we're ending it. Have a good night.